Welcome back to Theme Park Wizard, and we're back at Universal Studios Hollywood for a construction update on Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights, as well as other stuff going on in the park, including the Backlot project. Just some miscellaneous stuff going around. Maybe do a little merch search as well. So let's roll. Looking at the wait times on this Saturday, it's busy. 100 minutes for Jurassic World, 95 for Harry Potter, 95 for The Simpsons as well. And it's only 11:30 in the morning. So the park just opened kind of a couple hours ago. Let's go ahead and check on the Bride of Frankenstein to see if anything changed with that maze. Oh, 11:37, my bad. Looking at Bride of Frankenstein, I think this is about all we're gonna get so far, at least to the front of the facade. So we're gonna be able to see until September. But moving over to the side, you can see still that part, that wood frame still has to be painted black for the fireproofing. And you can even see some of the tent start to appear right over there, the actual maze itself. I believe still this will be painted black for fireproofing and just to cover it up so you don't get to see it at night. But still, I think this is, well, it's the only facade I can really see, but this is still one of the best facades I've seen at Horror Nights, certainly this year. We know what Pandora's box facade looks like. It's just a house, so I think it's definitely better than that one. And we don't know what the Exorcist maze looks like, but we'll have to see. By the way, the Exorcist and something else was announced. It might have been Pandora's box. So yeah, Exorcist and Pandora's box were announced last week. That leaves just the maze by the Waterworld and a potential Terror Tram return to come. So that'll be very exciting. John Murray, the leader and creator of the Halloween Horror Nights, is speaking at Midsummer Scream in Pasadena on August 14th. That's just in a few weeks. But with all the mazes announced, I wonder what he's gonna announce. Although maybe he can announce the scare zones. There's four rumored scare zones. None of them have been announced yet, so maybe he'll announce those. And maybe they'll wait for the remaining two mazes until, one, but potentially two or more mazes until that time as well. We'll just have to wait just a few more weeks to see. Again, that's August 14th and 15th, or 14th, 15th, Saturday and Sunday. Midsummer Scream in Pasadena. Tickets might still be on sale. They're sold out for Saturday, but last time I checked, they're available for Sunday. I went 2 years ago when it was in Long Beach. Much better, much closer location to me, Pasadena, but I'll be in Las Vegas at that time, so I won't be able to go, unfortunately. But they're only $25. Really, really cheap, and it's really cool. The one when I went in Long Beach had their own little mini Halloween Horror Nights. They had 6 mini mazes. They were at times kind of scary. Sometimes more intense than these big ones right here. So definitely go check it out for like Halloween, especially in midsummer, like August. Go check it out. It's Midsummer Scream. I'll try to leave the link to the website below, see if you can go get some tickets. Let's go ahead and check on the back side of the maze over here by Secret Life of Pets. Looking at the back of the Bride of Frankenstein maze, this is probably where the controls go, because this area is really different than the rest of the maze. But there's nothing happening here. This is just about all finished. I wonder if we'll come here during the maze. When we go to the maze, I'll try to sense where I am and see if you come to this part or if this is the controls. But it makes me think it is the control, because this is just its own little building right there, and there's a big gap right there, so it makes me think the maze may end over there. It usually ends out into a scare zone. This might be the control panel. Got a quick look. These are the new electric trams moving down. Nice to see one in operation. I haven't been on one, but I sure have seen them. And if you look over here, here's that Backlot project. It's looking pretty massive, and they're still doing lots of grading. They're working multiple hours a day, so that's super exciting. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer look. Let's move a little bit forward here. Again, these are for new sound stages. About, I think, 10 of them will be going here. At least quite a few new sound stages. So, and then they're going to clear the other space near the Mummy and those 4 sound stages for theme park expansion, which is awesome. Hopefully some Diagon Alley, maybe Hagrid's, or a new original land will come here to Universal Studios Hollywood. Looking at the Texas Chainsaw Masquerades, we are almost finished here. I mean, this part's just about done. They did some more fireproofing and covered up that whole area. But what I'm really interested is this facade work. See, there's something new to me. A little fence right there. Maybe you're going to be entering a house again. That facade should be looking pretty cool. Can't wait for that. In just a couple of months. Done. Comment below. What maze are you most looking forward to, and what facade is your favorite? You really only seen one of them, but I wonder what your favorite facade is. Soundstage 29 behind Transformers is going to be home to The Exorcist, so that'd be pretty cool as well. That's going to do it for this quick Halloween Horror Nights update. And not too much this week, especially as the maze starts to finish up. In the Backlot project, lots of grading, and I can't wait to see new buildings being built there. Stay tuned right after this outro for a little Super Nintendo World update from yesterday. Alrighty. I know the last few videos have been kind of silent. Sorry for the shaking camera, but again, because nothing much is happening, I figured this time I'd explain what's kind of going on instead of just showing you the same thing over and over again. So there actually is stuff happening though, just very, very tiny. Sorry for the shaking camera. I'm trying to move my hand here. Right there, some more scaffolding has been installed. That means they're really ramping up for that facade work. In fact, a lot of it has been installed since the last update, just last week. That's really good. You can expect to see some more facade work. That might be Peach's castle. Peach's castle might be over here. So maybe some castle work. We'll see what's going on there. But expect a tarp to go over there, and then over inside that tarp, they'll install the facade elements, and then they'll unwrap it for us. But the reason why they put a tarp is not for you to just block out so guests can't see, but it's really so it can hold together in place. If they start putting facade elements just like that on exposed scaffolding, a cup of wind can knock it down, rain can affect it, but with the tarps, it kind of seals it in it's like a fallback. So in case something goes wrong, it won't fly away or fall down. So that's what's going on here with that part. So that's really exciting. I'll go ahead and keep watching this area. The rest of the project, got a little cherry picker right there. So that might be something happening down below that we cannot see. But they're still got their work sites set up on the second level. They're the main entrance to the. Or actually, that might not be the main entrance because again, the entrance is right there on ground floor, and there's some tarps right there, so we can see some theming by the entrance as well. We'll go head down to Transformers and check that out. But yeah, progress is definitely picking up on this, and I can't wait to see it week by week, because I feel like some good changes, some big changes will become up rapidly. And I think after Horror Nights is over, or close, like in September, construction might ramp up, because I feel like the Horror Nights crews, let's say they need some more construction crews, the Horror Nights construction crews can just pop on over to here and really speed things up. And there's a nice little element right there that I didn't notice, but a little tiny piece of steel right by the little workers' tents. So we're keeping close tab on that as well. But let's go down to the escalators. I may not be able to talk to this part because there's lots of music playing, so it could be a little bit loud. I might do a little voiceover later on, but we'll go down to the escalators to my other favorite spot, checking out by the Texas Chainsaw Massacre maze. And we're gonna go ahead and check that out right now. So let's go ahead downstairs on our way to the lower lot. Close look at Super Nintendo World. We have lots of stuff going on here. Is that more of that scaffolding right there? That's gonna be potentially Yoshi Mountain right there, and then maybe Peach's Castle right over here. But moving along forward, we have a close look in the inside of the land. Still can't see what's happening on the bottom where that cherry picker is, but lots of cool stuff happening. More scaffolding. Mario Kart's been done, which is awesome. I wonder how close they are to the finishing the inside of that attraction, because when they're closer to the inside of that, finishing the inside of that attraction, then all those people can come outside and work on the rest of this gorgeous land. Let's go down all the way to maybe the Jurassic World queue, see what's going on with that scaffolding, and then by Transformers, see what's going on with that entrance. Looking up from the Jurassic World queue, there's some more scaffolding. Just a closer look. Look at all those walls up, and they're about to go ahead and go put some sheets and tarps on. This will be super exciting.